Hey everyone, and welcome to Project O. This is Lewis. I am here this evening without my sidekick Andrew. He's already in bed. It is Sunday evening. Later in the evening, Andrew and I have had a really busy week, um, and I had him. All day yesterday. He did go to work with me for a little bit yesterday. Then in the afternoon, he had an Easter egg hunt that he was invited to. So we went there. We got home. Well, actually, it wasn't too late. Got my work truck serviced, and then we went by one of our local hobby shops that I've frequented for 32 plus years. Well, no, take that back. I'm sorry. For about 30 years. No, yeah, about 30 plus years, 31 years. Kind of confusing a little bit on my timeline, but since I've moved to Georgia and I found him, he's been in the same place, um, same rundown little hobby shop, but still doing the same thing and still thriving. I've known him for over 30 years. He's always been a good person, a good hobby store. He used to be big into paintballs, but I guess the paintball industry uh, wasn't panning out too good. So he does a majority of his business is repairing, not selling, but repairing RC cars. He has three full-time repair mechanics for RC cars, and they are busy every time we go in there. Actually, that's what Andrew refers it to as the hobby store where the guy fixes cars. But he does have a good selection of plastic models, um, a lot of vintage stuff. He buys a lot of state sales and stuff. He has his room set to the side. He says it's for his good customers. Andrew and I hit that room up every time we go, um, and we always come out with something good, which is something that I want to share with you guys here in a minute. But first, flip this around, show you guys what's on my workbench and what has kind of stalled me out a little bit. So, before the Aniston show, um, probably a week and a half prior to that, Andrew said, "Hey, Dad, why don't we build the police car and the Joker goon car? I'll build the goon car and you build the police car." So I said, "All right." I don't know why I believe that we could do both of them in a week and a half's time when I know how he works on his stuff. But anyway, this is how far I've gotten on the police car. Um, it's coming along. Most of it's pretty done, but we've just been busy. Aside from this workbench, that this is as far as I've gone. Yesterday after we got home, we were both pretty beat. We sat down to watch TV, and before you know it, we both woke up about 1 in the morning to go to bed. We missed Brian's live. So we was it was something else. And then today after church, we went to see the monster trucks, and we got back again. We didn't get back too late, but we just had to get him ready for his day program tomorrow, and then of course I got to go to work. So I'm just gonna throw this out there real quick. Something I'd like to share with you guys, but kind of like an update. It's not a Monday morning coffee, but more like a Sunday evening update. Hopefully we get some good bench time. But anyway, this is how far I've gotten on the Joker police car, the Gotham City police car. It's all decaled up. I just got to put in some hardware inside. the front grille and bumper, rear bumper. It is a Gotham City police car, so it's been vandalized by the Joker. Also got still working on my Corvette, and there and there it is, the USAC group build, the '68 Dodge Dart. It's wired up. NOS bottles are on the outside, getting ready to be put in. The interior's done. Just need a few touch-ups. Slap the windshield in there, and put my wheels. My wheels are stacked, sitting there. Already been scuffed up. But then again, not a whole lot of time. Maybe 20-30 minutes here and there. It took me a better part of two days, maybe 3 days, to get this decaled up, because I was doing like, I do a couple and then that's it. So that's where that's going. Anyhow, get back to what I was going to share with y'all, and that is this kit. Before I go any further, Ryan Hudson, gentleman that with Monty, they travel together, go to shows together. Picked up this this little handy tray, holds all my on my cutters, on my little knickknacks, keeps them all together out of the way. It is printed. It's a PLA printed, which is a plastic. It's not resin. He has a lot of cool stuff. He has some bottle holders and stuff like that. But anyway, just giving him a shout out. He does carry this with him at the IPMS shows. So hit him up when you go up there. Anyways, now back to what I was originally gonna share with y'all. I picked up this 124 scale Fujimi Ford GT40. This gentleman at the store, I've seen what this kit goes for. You know, on eBay. You know, several people say you can't go what the kits are worth on eBay. They're always, you know, price high, what have you. But this kit is, not to insult anybody, but I do believe it's Fujimi is Japanese. A majority of the words and what have you are all written in Japanese. There's the Fujimi brand. It is the 69 Le Mans Golf car. And let me set my tripod and we'll go through this guy. All right. So I think I got it straightened up. Anyways, setting up my little camera here, or Andrew's camera holder, kind of at an angle. Anyway, again, this is I've seen how much these go for, but I know how much he sells them to us for. I've seen this on eBay for upwards of $90. He sells them to me for $20. Sometimes I do score. He knows I enjoy doing the NASCAR race car type cars, so he held it for me. If we unbox it really fast, it'll be kind of quick. Fujimi kind of like a what do you say, Tamiya. They tend to do a lot of their stuff in color so that you don't have to paint them if you don't want to. Personally, I've gotten used to paint. I know Salvino kids, they do the same thing. They'll mold everything in color so you don't have to paint them, which is kind of good. It helps in the 24-hour build. You don't have to paint. You just clear coat them and go with it. Or the 48-hour group builds. However, this kit is really nice. You get a lot of extra parts, a lot of parts that you don't use for this particular kit. Like you'd only use half the glass. You have different options if you want, but not necessarily so. The glass is really good, really clean. The interior tub, like I said, you're going to end up with a lot of extra parts. As a matter of fact, this whole side, the only two that you would use is these additions to the tub. I haven't gone through the instructions to be able to give you all a very good heads up, but you do have a nice detailed dash. Everything is detailed very good, very nice. They will still take paint really good. Some of the accessories that are added to the exterior, also color coded to match the Gulf blue. And there you have the rear end, the hood scoop. It does have a full engine. Looking at it, it looks like it would be. Well, actually, it doesn't. Actually, it doesn't have an engine. I was looking at the rear end housing, transmission, and stuff. So it is a curbside. Once you button it all up, looking at it from here, it looks like you would be able to see an engine and what have you, but I believe it's rear. Everything's on the rear. Nice pieces. You do have a belly pan. Like I said, the rear end transmission housing. Really good details on the disc brakes, where the caliper's already mounted onto the disc brakes. A very light flashing. Not a problem. You probably pick it off with your fingernail. Like very good. The chrome, it's kind of like a dual chrome. Very good though. Very nice. I'll probably just leave it as it is, as the attachment points on the rim are set on the rear. I don't know if y'all could see them, but they're set on the rear of the rims of the wheels. So once you set your tire on the top, you're not even going to see it. You do have some knockoffs, so it comes pretty good. For being an older kit, the decals, very well kept. Wherever he got this this kit from was very well kept. I didn't see any others, or else I probably would have bought for 20 bucks. I might have bought a couple more. But I didn't see any others. The cool thing about these kits and the box being a little bit wider is that you can pretty much put everything back in the way you found it when you opened it up. So that helps a ton. The instructions for this kit, I've always found to be pretty interesting, as a majority of it is in Japanese. The little diagrams of the pictures are pretty funny. The tip number 3 tells you that when you are as you open up these packages, to get rid of the plastic, to avoid little kids And I hope y'all can see that there. And it tells it to avoid little kids from sticking their head in the plastic and suffocating. And the little picture of the little guy suffocating there is pretty graphic. I guess if it was a bigger kid, you might have a kid that can stick his head in there. You know, I don't know. All the kids that I've ever known have always had big heads. I don't really think it could fit their head into this, but I mean, they could probably choke on the pieces, but you know, as far as it goes, it's pretty funny. They do tell you that they do have sharp edges. You know, the axle, and then it has a little guy jamming the little axle into his hand, and then on the next picture he's putting on a glove. I don't know what kind of glove they recommend you put on, but it's pretty good. It tells you to watch your parts, to avoid little kids from climbing up onto your workbench and eating your parts. And then it has a little picture of a little guy trying to climb up, and the older guy telling him no. So it's pretty funny. They are pretty detailed. It does tell you what you're using for this particular kit and what you're not. Whatever shaded darker gray, you are not going to be using it. And then the color callouts, they do give them to you in different languages, so you won't be completely lost. But a majority of it is written in Japanese. But if you've built enough kits, you know pretty much by looking at the picture what it is, and then you can go back and paint it according to what you like, what you want it to look like. Anyways, I thought that was pretty interesting. Again, with Andrew's already gone to bed, I have a little bit of time here before and I just thought I'd share this with you guys. I'm probably gonna go ahead and paint it. You know, paint it, since all the orange decals are orange. I'm probably going to go ahead and find a light blue that kind of matches that gold flat blue, and then just go from there. I think it'd be a fun kit. Not a whole lot of parts, but throw that on top of everything else that I'm building. Again, Andrew and I did go to the Monster Jam show this afternoon. And we did have a pretty good time. Come back to you. My glasses on. My near vision is junk, so I gotta wear these guys now. Anyways, hope I didn't take too much of your time. Enjoy your week. This is Easter week. Most of the kids around here were off for spring break this past week, so tomorrow buses are back out on the road. Everybody be safe. You know, look out for them buses, look out for them kids. If you're not a spring break county, city, municipality where you're at. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys pretty soon.